The encounter. Captain Alina Reyes stood on the bridge of the UES Thunderchild, Earth's most advanced deep space vessel. Through the panoramic view screen, the stars looked different out here at the edge of the solar system. Colder, sharper, like diamond dust scattered across black velvet. After 15 years of service, she thought she'd grown accustomed to the void. But today the emptiness felt oppressive, almost expectant. "Captain," Lieutenant Commander Jackson's voice broke the silence. "Anomalous readings at bearing 034 Mark 78. Multiple signatures, closing fast." Ray straightened her uniform jacket. "Classification: unknown, Captain. Nothing in our database matches these profiles. They're moving at speeds we've calculated to be theoretically impossible." A chill ran down Ray's spine. This was it, the moment humanity had been preparing for and dreading in equal measure. First contact. Sound General Quarters. Initiate First Contact Protocol Alpha. All weapons systems on standby, defensive screens at maximum. Communications, prepare all welcome messages on all frequencies. The bridge erupted into controlled chaos as officers rushed to carry out her orders. The Thunderchild had been designed for this possibility, a vessel that showcased humanity's best technologies while concealing their most advanced ones. What the aliens would see was impressive enough. A 1,500-meter battleship with conventional fusion drives and standard defensive capabilities. What they wouldn't see were the experimental quantum drives, the phase shift shields, or the gravitational weaponry that remained classified even to most of Earth's governments. "Visual contact in 30 seconds, announced the tactical officer, Lieutenant Way. Reyes took a deep breath. On screen. Maximum magnification. The view screen shifted, stars giving way to the approaching vessels. Reyes felt her breath catch. The alien ships defied conventional design logic. They appeared almost organic, their hulls rippling with patterns that seemed to flow like liquid metal. 5 vessels, each larger than the Thunderchild, arranged in a perfect pentagon formation. "They're hailing us, Captain," Communications Officer Diaz reported. "Standard radio frequencies. They're speaking. English. Put it through." The view screen changed again. The being that appeared seemed to shimmer between states of matter, its form never quite settling on a fixed appearance. Multiple limbs or appendages. Reyes couldn't be sure which, moved in synchronized patterns around what might have been a central body mass. "Vessel of Earth," the being spoke, its voice resonating with harmonic undertones that made the bridge crew wince. "We are the collective. Your presence has been noted. Your expansion is now subject to evaluation." Reyes stepped forward. "I am Captain Alina Reyes of the United Earth ship Thunderchild. We welcome peaceful contact with your civilization." The alien's form pulsed with light. "Peace is a privilege, not a right. The galaxy operates under governance. New species must prove their worthiness." "Worthiness by whose standards?" Reyes asked, keeping her voice level while signaling to tactical to continue passive scans. "By the standards of those who came before. By the wisdom of the ancient compact. For 10 million of your years, stability has been maintained. Emerging species are assessed for their potential to disrupt this balance." Lieutenant Way whispered urgently, "Captain, they're scanning us. Deep penetrating scans. They'll detect our weapons." The alien finished. "Primitive, yet intriguing. Your vessel carries destructive capacity beyond what our models predicted for your technological level." Reyes maintained her composure. "The Thunderchild is an exploration and defense vessel. We've developed our technology independently, without guidance. Yes, this independence concerns us. Unguided species develop, unpredictably." The alien ships began to move, spreading out to surround the Thunderchild in a perfect pentagram formation. Reyes recognized the tactical advantage immediately, the kill box. "Sir," Lieutenant Wei hissed, "they've activated energy weapons. Power signatures off the charts." "Maintain position," Reyes ordered. "No provocative actions." The alien's form pulsed again. Your species has a violent history. You war upon yourselves. You damage your biosphere. You create weapons of mass destruction. Such behaviors suggest a species unready for interstellar privileges. We learn from our mistakes, Rise replied. Humanity has united under a common purpose. We've rebuilt our world, stabilized our climate, eliminated most conflicts. Words, the alien dismissed, easily spoken. We require demonstration. A beam of energy suddenly lanced out from one of the alien vessels, not striking the Thunderchild, but passing close enough to its port side that the shields automatically engage, revealing their presence. Defensive capabilities engaged without command, the alien observed. Automated protection systems. Interesting. Reyes gripped the edge of her command chair. What exactly do you want from us? A demonstration. A test. To determine if humanity deserves a place among the stars, or if you must be contained to your home system until you mature or expire. The bridge fell silent. What kind of test? Rise finally asked. Your vessel will face a series of challenges. Your responses will determine your species' fate. Fail, and your world will be quarantined. Succeed, and the stars may yet welcome you. Before Rise could respond, the view screen showed a new anomaly forming between the alien ships, a swirling vortex of energy that the Thunderchild sensors couldn't properly classify. Captain, Lieutenant Commander Jackson's voice was tight. That's some kind of artificial singularity. It's generating tremendous gravitational forces. Reyes could feel it now, the subtle shift as the Thunderchild began to be pulled toward the phenomenon. Full reverse thrusters, she ordered. Maintain position. The ship's engines roared in protest as they fought against the pull. The hull creaked ominously under the strain. The test begins now, the alien announced. Your vessel claims to be for exploration and defense. Prove it. Navigate the void trial without destruction, and we will speak again. The communication ended abruptly, leaving only the view of the swirling vortex that was now pulling the Thunderchild inexorably toward it. Sir, conventional engines aren't enough, Jackson reported. We're being drawn in. Rise looked around at her crew, seeing the fear in their eyes, but also the determination. They'd trained for the unexpected, prepared for the impossible. Now, with Earth's future hanging in the balance, it was time to show what humanity could do. Prepare emergency protocols Omega-3, she ordered, inputting her authorization code into her command console. It's time to show our visitors what we've been holding back. As the crew rushed to comply, Reyes stared at the swirling vortex ahead. The collective thought they were testing humanity, but they were about to learn a valuable lesson. Never underestimate a species that had spent its entire existence fighting to survive against all odds. The real test was just beginning, and humanity would not go quietly into the night. The demonstration. The Thunderchild trembled as the gravitational pull from the artificial singularity intensified. Warning lights flashed across every console on the bridge, and the structural integrity alarms blared a constant reminder of their predicament. Omega-3 protocols authenticated, Captain. Lieutenant Commander Jackson reported. Quantum drive standing by. Phase shift shields ready for deployment. Captain Reyes nodded grimly. Tactical. Prepare gravitational countermeasures. Let's show our visitors what happens when you corner a human. Lieutenant Wei worked furiously at his station. Countermeasures ready, Captain. Engineering reports quantum drive at full capacity, Jackson added. Ready on your command. Reyes took a deep breath. These technologies represented humanity's greatest achievements, advancements that had been kept secret even from most of Earth's population. Revealing them now would expose their true capabilities to the collective, but the alternative was unthinkable. Deploy phase shift shields, she ordered. The Thunderchild's conventional energy shields flickered and died, replaced by a subtle distortion that enveloped the ship like a heat haze. The creaking of the hull immediately ceased as the gravitational forces from the singularity no longer affected the vessel directly. Phase shift holding, Wei reported, unable to keep the note of surprise from his voice. The ship now exists partially out of normal spacetime. The singularity's pull has reduced by 87%. On the view screen, Reyes could see energy patterns rippling across the alien vessels. They're scanning us again, adjusting their readings. They didn't expect this. Captain, Communications Officer Diaz cut in. They're hailing us again. Put them through. The alien's form appeared once more, its patterns shifting more rapidly than before. Unexpected, it declared. Your technological capabilities exceed our models. You have hidden your true nature. As have you, Reyes countered. This test appears designed to destroy, not evaluate. Destruction is the ultimate evaluation, Captain Reyes. Species that cannot survive do not deserve to spread their weakness to the stars. Reyes leaned forward. We've survived worse than you. Humanity has faced extinction-level events multiple times in our history and prevailed. We didn't evolve to give up easily. The alien's form pulsed with what might have been amusement. Words again. Your phase technology is impressive, but insufficient. The void trial has only begun. The singularity suddenly expanded, its gravitational forces intensifying despite the phase shift shields. The thunderchill began to drift toward it once more. Phase shift destabilizing. Wei reported urgently. They've adjusted the quantum harmonics of the singularity to match our phase frequency. Reyes had anticipated this. Initiate gravitational countermeasures. From recessed ports along the Thunderchild's hull, specialized drones deployed, each carrying a device that began generating its own counterfield to the alien singularity. The pull lessened, allowing the ship to stabilize once more. Fascinating, the alien observed. You manipulate fundamental forces with precision we did not anticipate from your species. We're quick learners, Reyes replied, and we develop rapidly when challenged. So we observe, yet the true test remains. Your defensive capabilities are notable, but what of your resolve? Would you sacrifice yourselves to protect your world? Before Reyes could respond, the alien vessels fired in unison, not at the Thunderchild, but past it, toward the inner solar system. Multiple energy signatures detected, Wei called out, heading toward Earth at superluminal velocities. Impact in 7 minutes. Reyes felt her blood run cold. Intercept options. Conventional weapons can't catch them, Wei replied, his voice tight. And we can't get between them and Earth in time, even with the quantum drive. The alien's form rippled. A simple choice, Captain. Survive the trial or attempt to save your world. You cannot do both. Reyes stood, her decision already made. Disengage phase shift. Divert all power to the quantum drive and gravitational weaponry. Captain, without the phase shift, we'll be pulled into the singularity, Jackson warned. Not if we're no longer here, Reyes countered. You wanted to test our resolve, she addressed the alien. Watch closely. The Thunderchild's engines surged with blinding energy as the quantum drive engaged, tearing a hole in spacetime itself. In an instant, the ship vanished from the collective's formation, reappearing millions of kilometers away, directly in the path of the energy weapons heading toward Earth. Gravitational weaponry at full power, Wei announced. Ready on your mark. Fire. The Thunderchild released a pulse of energy unlike anything the collective had witnessed before. Space itself seemed to fold and distort as the gravitational wave expanded outward, capturing the alien weapons and collapsing them into harmless particles that dispersed into the void. Earth was safe, but the cost was high. The Thunderchild's systems were redlining, power reserves critically low after such an enormous expenditure of energy. Return us to the collective's position, Reyes ordered. Maximum sustainable speed. When the Thunderchild reappeared near the alien formation, the singularity had vanished. The 5 alien vessels hung in formation, their energy signatures passive. They're hailing us again, Diaz reported. The alien appeared on screen, its form now pulsing with slower, more deliberate patterns. Remarkable, it said. You chose to protect rather than preserve. You revealed capabilities beyond our predictions. You acted not with fear, but with purpose. That's what humans do, Rise replied, standing tall despite her exhaustion. We protect our own, and we don't take kindly to threats. Not threats, Captain. Tests. And you have passed the first stage of evaluation. Your species possesses not only unexpected technology, but also qualities that the ancient compact values: selflessness, ingenuity, determination. The alien vessels began to reconfigure, their formations changing into a new pattern that seemed less threatening. The collective acknowledges humanity's potential. We will accompany you to your world to begin formal contact procedures. Reyes narrowed her eyes. And the quarantine you threatened, no longer under consideration. Your demonstration has earned humanity the right to provisional membership in the galactic community, pending further cultural exchange. As the communication ended, the bridge crew of the Thunderchild exchanged looks of cautious optimism. They had faced the impossible and emerged victorious. Set course for Earth, Rise ordered, and prepare a full report for the United Earth Council. I have a feeling our place in the universe just got a lot more complicated. As the Thunderchild led the alien convoy toward humanity's homeworld, Rise gazed at the stars once more. They no longer seemed cold and distant, but full of new possibilities and new challenges. Humanity had proven itself worthy of the cosmos, but this was only the beginning. The real work of finding their place among the stars was just beginning, and Captain Alina Reyes knew that the greatest adventures and tests still lay ahead.